Zach will start his day from Martina's house again today. From now on, his days will become routine for a while. First, he will finish the quest board jobs by 8 a.m. If he doesn't have anything to do, let's chat with the villagers. From 8 o'clock, he works as a blacksmith's assistant, a doctor's assistant, or a kitchen helper until 8 p.m. After work, he restores his survival meters by eating, having a drink, and getting a good night's sleep to get ready for tomorrow. It's past 8 o'clock. Let's get to the main job. Since his last role was a blacksmith's assistant, this time he's going to the tavern to work as a kitchen helper. You can find the turban diagonally opposite the quest board. Let's talk to the owner of the turban. Ah, a new face! Welcome to the Pink Peacock. Tell me, what brings you to Brea? There's freedom in the air. Freedom. Aye, many come to the lordless land in search of freedom. Most of them get what they're after, though it's rarely what they expected. For whatever it is you're looking for, you wouldn't turn down a hot meal or some useful information, would you? I'm looking for work. No problem. The kitchen is always short on helping hands. Just like Zach did with the blacksmith, set it to hardworking and full-time. By doing this, his survival parameters will drain faster, but he'll get more XP money in return. Consume 36 morale, 18 vigor, and 18 satiety, earning 90 agility EXP, 90 perception XP, 72 cook X, and 3 silver, and 32 copper this time. I guess this job involves so much care and consideration, which leads to moral fatigue. I realize this rye bread is about to go bad, so Zach might as well eat it now. Speaking of which, you can find a recipe for apple pie in the kitchen. You can learn it quickly by reading the recipe. Since it's a kitchen, of course you can cook. I want Zach to always have salt with him because the default recipes are mostly just roasted meats from easy-to-find creatures. The ingredients for apple pie, Zach just learned, are flour and an apple. Apples are such versatile ingredients, so I always buy them as soon as I see them. You can also buy food, drink, and food recipes here. If Zach has enough energy left in his vigor gauge after work, he'd like to do some quest board jobs as well. Since there are no more jobs on the quest board, Zach will go back to Martina's house and get some sleep. Zach loves the VIP treatment of having Gerald and Martina always waiting for him outside their house. Zach is not that tired today, so 6 hours of sleep will be fine. First thing in the morning, Zach handles the requests on the quest board as always. Well then, Zach will be working on his third main job today as a doctor's assistant. You can usually find the doctor on the second floor of the building across from the turbine. However, he's like a phantom. You might find him on the first floor, the third floor, or even wandering outside. For his main job, he can work a full 12-hour shift as long as he checks in before 9 a.m. By the way, there is an alchemy shop on the second floor of this building. In the early game, I highly recommend buying EXP potions immediately if they have any in stock. Oh, a customer! Fancy any potions or herbs? Name it, and I'll fetch it for you. But kindly use your eyes only. I'll have a look myself. That shop also offers character healing services. You can also do alchemy on the second and third floors of this building. As only these three can be alchemized in the early stages, buying recipes is absolutely necessary. The third floor sells magic-related weapons, armor, and their crafting recipes. Hello, treatment, potions, or alchemy materials? I want to find some work to do. Of course, I could use an assistant. It's hard working in a 12-hour shift for him, always. Consumed 18 morale, 36 vigor, and 18 satiety, earning 90 intelligence EXP, 90 willpower XP, 72 alchemy XP, and 3 silver, and 96 copper this time. In this way, the type of EXP you earn varies depending on the role, such as blacksmith's assistant, doctor's assistant, or kitchen helper. So, you can raise your character's stats based on what you want them to become. For example, by having them work at a blacksmith to build a fighter, or at a clinic to train a wizard. However, since I want to make money from leather crafting, I want to get my smithing level to at least 10. Without ever fighting or getting out of the town, Zach simply kept working away such as blacksmith assistant, doctor's assistant, or kitchen helper, and realized he'd somehow hit level 22. All his attributes are in the double digits now, and after interacting with the villagers like crazy, his persuasion has leveled up to 15. About utility skills, smithing is level 10, alchemy is level 9, and cooking is level 7. Regarding relationships with the villagers, thanks to interacting a lot, many of them are loved and admired him. The maximum limit for the favor level is 100, and he can recruit villagers to his party once his favor reaches 76 or higher, such as admired or loved. He wants to team up and explores beyond the town right away, but first, he's got things to do while he can still move alone. His smithing level hit the double digits. Time to make leather armor and earn coins. Heading to the armor shop first to buy the recipes. The recipes sold change regularly, so I highly recommend purchasing the recipes for leather armor as soon as they become available in the armor shop. It's pretty pricey at around 20 silver in the early game, but it easily pays for itself, so it's worth buying. After grinding away at work, he's making over 5 gold. Once he reads a recipe, it's useless anymore, so he sells it immediately. A check mark appears on the icon for recipes he's learned. The crafting preparations are complete, but crafting the armor takes time. Let's not waste any of it. He will first go test his strength against the rats and cemetery on his own. The cemetery is at the southern end of the town. When you open the map, you can see 3 orange icons. They're 3 rats. A single rat isn't that strong, but put 3 of them together, and it's a different story. You'll be overwhelmed by sheer numbers. However, for Zach, who has worked his tail off, it would be a piece of cake. Let's play solo combat for the first time. He won hands down. The rats here respawn on a timer and are guaranteed to drop spoil-resistant meat. It's a great spot to hit up between his smithing sessions. He might as well buy the recipes for food, too. This food shop on the corner sells some food recipes, so he'll make sure to drop in regularly. I think he'll need this bread recipe, so let's buy it. I just realized recently that you can right-click an NPC to view their stats. So basically, Zach should only be complimenting the NPCs with good stats for inviting his party. I'm looking for someone with a potential of 160 or higher, and I'd prefer them to be free of negative traits like fatigue or hunger. In that sense, she totally fits the bill. Zach definitely wants her to join his team. Her favor is 92 admired, so he'll recruit her later. Note, unlike guards, villagers have no classes learned, and you'll need to equip them with weapons and armor. It's so good to see you, my friend. Compliment. Oh, that's very kind of you to say that. As you can see, the higher the villagers' favor are, the more intimate their conversations become. Just in case, he'll compliment her to get her favor to the maximum of 100. Her favor reached 96. He just needs one more compliment to cap it off at 100. Food recipes are also sold here at Turban. Let's check as well. Malt liqueur is a drink that restores morale and satiety, so let's buy the recipe. Salt is very useful for cooking, especially for meat dishes, so there is no problem in stocking up on it. The rat meat he just got won't spoil before cooking, so he can bring it on a long journey. So, what would happen if he cooked that meat with salt? Let's cook them. Incidentally, the freshness of the cooked rat meat is quite a high value of 700. Zach checked the material shop for leather as usual, but they didn't have any. As a sort of compensation, he found some iron ore. They used to make iron ingots for lockpicks, so let's buy it. Zach has 33 pieces of leather in the warehouse. Since crafting can pull materials directly from the warehouse, he doesn't need to carry them in his inventory. The craft window can be opened by left-clicking the blacksmith forge. By the way, there is also a forge at Martina's house, so of course you can craft there. Zach's smithing level is 10 now. The higher his smithing level, the more valuable armor he can craft and the fewer materials he can consume. By the way, to gain smithing X, you can get it not only by working as a blacksmith assistant but also by crafting. Crafting leather armor upper requires smithing level 3 or higher. It also costs a piece of leather, 40 copper coins, and takes 6 hours to complete. On the other hand, crafting this iron ingot takes no time at all and it's free, so let's craft this first to grind his smithing EXP. 1 iron ingot costs 2 iron ores. He only has 5 iron ores left, so crafted 2 iron ingot and 1 iron ore left. Next, let's craft a leather armor upper. He crafted his first leather armor with white tech stats, and the value is only 12 silver coins. So, armor quality scales from white to blue, green, and purple. Let's craft again! He successfully crafted purple armor. Its value? A whopping 96 silver coins. Let's go sell the finished armor now! This white one can sell for 3 silver and 53 copper coins. In other words, by investing 40 copper per a piece of leather, you're guaranteed to get at least 3 silver and 53 copper coins out of it. You can sell items by dragging and dropping them into the shop window or by selecting sell after right-click. And this purple one can sell for 28 silver and 26 copper coins. This amount is the exact same as the wages earned for working 84 hours as a blacksmith assistant. Please note that time-consuming crafts will also deplete satiety and vigor, so it's natural to check them after crafting. Zach is planning to make a fortune by selling leather armor. Is he really going to become a merchant? Let's call it a day. See you in the next video.